And this sets the stage for my final thanks to Mike Burnside, who's going to read a few passages from the book. Apart from being a very good friend of long standing, Mike, when I find his biography, is an actor and theatre director. As an actor, he's played most theatres in the UK, and the work's taken him all over the world. He's done seasons with the Royal Shakespeare Company and the Royal National Theatre. As a theatre director, he helped to set up the Gate Theatre in Notting Hill, where he was associate director, and I never knew that till 2 weeks ago, I think. He was associate director at the Northcote Theatre, Exeter, and the first artistic director of the Brockley Jack Theatre, just down the road. His many feature film credits include the recently released Mr. Holmes, starring Sir Ian McKellen as a 92-year-old Sherlock Holmes. Mike's been in a wide variety of TV programmes, including Lewis, Miss Marple, EastEnders, and a 9-year stint as Deputy Assistant Commissioner Trevor Hicks in The Bill. He's just finished filming a 2-part drama, Dark Angel, for ITV, to be released later this year, and is currently working on Dickensian, a new series for the BBC which is scheduled to start on Christmas Eve. Mike's lived in Crofton Park for 30 years, is chair of the Crofton Park Safer Neighbourhood Ward Panel and secretary of the Crofton Park Transport Users Group. And anyone interested in either of these groups, see him afterwards. Over to you, Mike.
Thank you very much. Thanks, Bart. Thanks, everybody. Nice to see so many people here. It's great. Now, just make sure I can see this. It does make a good start. Ah, yes, that's very good. But let me have the water, will you please? That one. Thanks, just in case. Good. And so, ladies and gentlemen, A Piece of String by Bartle Sawbridge. So, Tom, that's everything measured? Must you always be so flippant? Oh, deadly serious. Projected incidence of social maladjustment in grandchildren of as yet unconceived children of women with non-discontinued drug habit. Brackets see appendix, for categorization of the 47 drugs considered in this study. Well, there can't be much left after that one, and it's now tucked up in bed and snoring gently. The map of the UK on the wall of the panelled office was covered with leprous yellow spots and seeping red ones depicting success or still work to do, or vice versa, in some area of social policy. Only this morning, Mike, I received a significant new demand. Pray explain the significant and demand. Don't we normally get could be useful and request? From our colleagues, yes, not from senior ministers. Oh, uppercase, eh, Ken, Dorothy? Higher? Blow me down. And we need to create a new department for it. And it is well-being. We're going to measure it. In a small sunless office 5 floors above Victoria Street in London, a pallid young man sits in front of his computer terminal, staring at the complicated verbal equations he has created on it. He is pallid, although his mother is a black woman of Jamaican descent. The pallor is a function of his state of mind more than the pigmentation. He is young, no more than 28, but the furrows on his brow describe the progress of someone lost in a twilit maze, not striding along the hills toward the peak of his life. For the past 3 years, Paul Grant has been trying to find parameters for the measurement of answers to the question, is life worth living? This is not an intellectual pilgrimage of his own choice. He is paid to make it by the Government Centre for Well-Being.